Garden, home of reigning Eastern Conference champion Boston. The Celtics tonight face Milwaukee as we welcome you to Kia NBA tip-off. Paul Pierce and the Celtics off to a 3-1 size advantage on Jennings. Shot clock down to 4. Pierce with 1. And he's now 21 points away from 20,000 for his career.
Well, when they throw the ball out on the perimeter, when you have Pierce stands his role on this team. He understands what he is supposed to do. Jennings' job is completely different than his job.
Pierce draws the foul on Gooden, and that's already 2.
It's a good start, though. In 20 minutes a game, he's giving them almost 9 points and 5 rebounds. And his presence inside, it depends. You have to say, is my guy going to be overpowered? If he is, then you're going to have to double team, and that opens up this team. This team is playing great. They're shooting 48% from the field. In the call, you're going to be upset.
You saw Kendrick Perkins there on the bench. He had that knee injury. Game 6 is Pierce able to get inside. And Paul Pierce with 6 points.
You're getting high percentage shots, and the answer to that is no. Milwaukee forcing up some damage.
Rondo hits the jumper. Second field goal for Rajon Rondo. He's got 6 points.
What the hell?
The extra pass to Pierce got Maggette in the air. And Pierce hits the J. He's got 8 points.
He's a master at the ball fake. Catch.
Pierce on Delfino. 5 seconds to go in the quarter.
There it is.
Allen, open 3, got it!
You have to always be ready. Now watch at the top of this picture. You'll see the corner man come in defensively right in the circle. Pierce is going to give it up. Ray Allen in the corner is money in the bank. Because remember, there, watch the wink. He gives it to Ray Allen. Ray Allen coming into this game.
A year ago, and who knows what they would have done in the playoffs. With Bogut, they lost to Atlanta in 7 games after leading that series 3-2. Allen for 3. Having a great first half. 15 points for Boston.
Yeah, right now Ray Allen is 6. Keep an eye on this now. You're going to see 3 people come in to cut off Paul Pierce, but he finds the corner. See, you can't say this enough when you play the Celtics. If you notice and you're paying attention, they have attempted already at least 8 shots, but 3 of them are at home against Milwaukee. So the schedule is kind of falling in their favor there.
Rondo missed the layup. Got the rebound, and Pierce ties the game at 47.
By the way, if you want to throw it,
Delfino stripped by Rondo.
Yeah.
Pierce ahead to Rondo for the easy 2.
That's where he excels. He led the league in steals last year.
3-on-1. Rondo finds Pierce. Boston by 4.
That's just a good time. They have Big Baby playing Bogut right now. Unfortunately, Baby gets a bad decision by Bogut because there was plenty of time left on the clock. Away quite a few inches there, but he bodied him up with his chest. Did an excellent job.
Again, Shaquille O'Neal, the normal starting center, is out for the 2nd straight game with a shin bruise. Great look by Rondo. Assist number 15. And Rondo,
he gets you the extra chance on the offensive ball.
Garnett, great feed to Pierce.
Now, just think about the last 2 baskets by the Celtics. A man
puts it back in, and then Garnett, the great look to Pierce. This was earlier in overtime, obviously.
Hey, that was very good.
Pierce fouled again by Maggette, and that's 5. Penalty. So Pierce will go to the line. 2 timeouts remaining for Milwaukee, 3 for Boston. Celtics by 2. Remember, they led by 6 with about a minute to go in regulation. Milwaukee came back and tied the game, obviously. And Paul Pierce now with 21 points. He is 2 shy of 20,000 for his career. Only 2 other players, Havlicek and Bird, at all 20,000 plus with the Celtics. This is the 889th game for Paul Pierce. It's amazing Larry Bird played 897.
We're in the post.
You can throw it into the backcourt. Here's Pierce fouled, and he's got an opportunity to go over 20,000 for his career. He's 1 away. Would be the 3rd Celtic ever to do it all in a Boston uni.
Well, you know, you love it when you have two guys who are primetime scorers under pressure, like Ray Allen and Paul Pierce, and they are on your team. It kind of helps. And both guys want the ball.
20,000 points for Paul Pierce. $20,001 might win the game. Got it.
Into that situation. First of all, congratulations to Paul Pierce. What he has just accomplished is outstanding. He just signed an extension to his contract this summer so that he could stay with the Boston Celtics. And you just see the points right there. Havlicek at 26,000, and then Bird at 21, Pierce at 20. Pierce will eventually pass Bird, no doubt about that. Now, can he stay injury-free and catch John Havlicek?
The reaction by Pierce after hitting the free throw to give him 20,000 career points. His second free throw makes it a two-possession game, and now Milwaukee is out of timeouts.
All right, now you have to
Still plenty of time left. 5.4 on the clock. Inbounded Pierce. He's fouled with 4.2. So even if he makes both free throws, Milwaukee's out of timeout, but you have 4.
Down 2. If he makes a second, you're down 3. You still got to get from baseline to half court again before they foul you again.
Here's Lakers and Kings up next here on ESPN. Here's 10 of 10 at the free throw line in the game. Got them both. Milwaukee out of timeouts, needs a 3 to tie it and send it to double overtime. Delfino throws it away. Boston wins in overtime.
Paul, this is a Milwaukee team that came in tonight struggling, but every step of the way they challenged you tonight. What ultimately made the difference for you guys?
Well, we just had to suck it up. We knew that they're going to play hard. They're a well-coached team with Scott Skiles, and, you know, they compete each and every play. They don't give in. And, you know, we got the early lead, but we gave it up. But that just shows this team's, you know, just character and how we're able to fight back and grind out a win.
In the offseason, you said you pondered momentarily the idea of another jersey on your back. But tonight you crossed 20,000 points, becoming just the third Celtic. You seemed aware of it, Paul, and you almost acknowledged the crowd. What was that experience when you knew you were going over? What were you thinking?
Yeah, you know, it was really emotional. I was trying to, it was tough for me to swallow at the time. You know, I've been through so many hard years here and come so far, and just to reach this point in my career, you know, I'm just blessed, and I'm happy to still be a Celtic.
Paul, congratulations.
20,005, Doris, and counting for Paul Pierce. The Celtics 4-1, 3-0 at home as they beat Milwaukee in overtime, 105 to 102.